Have you ever wondered how you might traverse the tallest mountain, cross the deepest ocean, or navigate the most treacherous terrain? There are times in life when we all face challenges that seem insurmountable, obstacles that appear unmovable, and hardships that feel unbearable. But what if there was a strength beyond our own that could help us conquer these trials? The Bible is a treasure trove of stories about individuals who faced immense challenges, yet overcame them through God's strength. One such person is Moses. Moses, a simple shepherd, was tasked with the monumental mission of leading the Israelites out of Egypt. He faced a ruthless Pharaoh, a vast desert, and even his own insecurities. But Moses did not rely on his own strength. Instead, he trusted in God's power and guidance. Through God's strength, Moses was able to free the Israelites and lead them to the Promised Land. Another biblical figure who overcame adversity through God's strength was David. A young shepherd boy, David was chosen to fight the giant warrior Goliath. Despite his youth and inexperience, David stepped onto the battlefield armed with only a sling and a few stones. Yet it was not his own might but God's strength that guided the stone to strike Goliath, bringing victory to the Israelites. Consider Esther, a young Jewish woman who became the queen of Persia. When her people faced annihilation, she risked her life to appeal to the king. Esther did not rely on her own wisdom or courage, but on God's strength. Her bravery saved her people from destruction. These stories remind us that God equips believers to overcome obstacles in their lives. He does not promise a life devoid of challenges. Instead, He assures us of His presence and strength in the midst of our trials. First, God provides wisdom to navigate life's challenges. Like Solomon, when we ask for wisdom, God generously gives it to us. This wisdom helps us to make decisions and choose paths that lead us to overcome obstacles. Second, God gives courage to face our fears. Like Joshua at the walls of Jericho, God encourages us to be strong and courageous, not because of our own abilities, but because He is with us. Third, God offers His strength when we are weak. Like Paul, who had a thorn in his flesh, we learn that God's grace is sufficient for us, for His power is made perfect in weakness. Lastly, God assures us of His love and presence. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, we can be confident that God is with us in the midst of our challenges, walking alongside us and working for our good. In conclusion, when we face obstacles, we can look to these biblical figures as examples of how God equips us to overcome. With wisdom to guide us, courage to strengthen us, His power to uphold us, and His love to comfort us, we can face any challenge that comes our way. Remember, it's not the size of the challenge that matters, but the strength of the God who stands with us.